Righto, welcome back to the channel and part two. Been making this rear board, so gone and chosen a nice custom tail light. We will talk about that later. Ooh. Made something really nice on the back here. Nice. Little bit of style, little bit of something different. Not too many boards are like this, a few similar, but put our own little touch to it. Plus, added to the headboard. As you saw the full build on the last episode. Gone and done a little wing off on here, little bit of bar work. So hope you enjoy this episode, get stuck into it, crack a coldie. Sick. Add something.
Yeah, so welcome back on the tray builds. You see these sexy tail lights here? We were going to let you in on a secret with that, so keep watching and we're going to tell you exactly where to get them, how to get them,
and how cheap to get them.
How cheap they are. So don't go listen to that one guy out there. Listen to us. We'll get to this, so keep watching.
We've gone over to my mate's place and we've folded this up. So, going to cut it short, put it in here, fold it up some material for the backboard. Going to be doing the headboard in here as well and sanding it. Absolutely sand it. So we'll line this up. This bit's going to be quick and then make a sick little wing. See how that turns out because I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. A bit of Instagram video for me.
Yeah, very.
As well at the same time.
Yeah.
True. Oh, let's put this on.
Oh, give it a bit of a shave.
See how she looks. I've measured twice and cut once. Oh, like a glove.
Look at that, boys. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Now just a bit of a
Have a look
there.
at that. That
I
looks
reckon
good.
that changes it to looking like a tray.
That's starting to look like a tray.
That's it. Big Anthony's tacking.
I'm on the tack.
On the tack.
Right.
Righto. Yeah, she's good. Ooh. Perfect. All right. Track that one up. She's good. Oh, hey, showered me. Cool. Yeah, she's on there. Tack up the other one. I reckon this is a pretty clean look. We had a little idea about double barring this, but changed our mind on that a little bit. So we're going back to this style.
Clean.
Simple, clean.
That's it.
It'll be good. Happy. Send it. Cool. Yeah, sick. Flashed me.
Sorry, bro.
I looked just as you did that second tack.
Sorry.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah, tack that one off.
Got one more.
Yeah, you got it. Cool. Beautiful. How's that look? Well, the same on the other side. On the other side.
Instagram big dogs, they're running these little wings on their trays, so we're going to do the same thing because we're an Instagram big dog as well. Anyway, I'm going to do a measurement, and the idea.
Follow the Insta.
We're going to follow it, yeah.
And the YouTube.
Follow the tube and the Insta. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up the sides. We're going to do it in 3 sections. We're going to do a side, and the center, and then we'll blend it all together and it'll look like one. But I want to measure this out, and I'm going to add a little bit extra because we can always trim. You can't add, you can always trim. So if we cut 2 at 650, that gives us 20 mil to play with. And I think 20 mil is a good length to play with because 20 mil is 20 mil. Where's me texter?
Describe it.
Yeah.
Texter. We work with accuracy. That's it.
Oh!
Anthony's nicely prepared these for me. Now we're going to go over to the folder. That top bit, bear in mind we need to trim this to shape, but it's just a mock-up. For that top bit, that's about 150 out. And then now I'll measure up here, which will be 142. We'll mark that out for a fold. Get a fold on here, do a couple little tabs. It is square, but then we'll draw onto it a nice shape that we like. But for now, we're going to take that over to the folder and then fold these up, get a little tab on there, mock it up, cut it out. 142. Ready to roll. I'll mark that out later. But then this one here, we've set that to the angle. That's what we're going to be folding to. That is your key right there.
Now we're on. Here we go.
Quick bit of a fold here, just lining that up. And roughly, hopefully we can get the angle that we want. It's not a lot.
Ooh. Oh.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that.
Woo!
Hopefully we're close. I may have to. Oh, it's a little over.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Pull her back.
Pull her back a little bit.
Just give her the old 1-2.
The old 1-2, mate.
The old left, right, good night.
Ooh, oof, oof. Brought you back to life.
2 oofs. 2 oofs would have been.
Couple of oofs. Oh,
2 oofs.
Couple of oofs.
Couple of oofs and we're
Done.
on. Check her on the rig.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look down there.
Oh, look at that.
Go again. Mate. You couldn't get it better if you bought it. Check out this. So I've marked out all these little tabs, and where the lines are is obviously what we're getting rid of. So it's like a diamond tab, which we'll weld on the inside, which will hold it onto the backboard. So I'll cut a series of them, and then we can keep moving. Once these are done, we'll move pretty quick. Yep.
Sick. This is the mock-up, too much material, but I've marked out here, level with there, 20 mil out, and then from here down, we got the 150 mark, which I'll mark out here really quick. So 150 here. Now I want to mark that out to 75, halfway. So from here, we're going to mark this out from there to there. Bring in a little bit, getting rid of some of that meat. And then to add a bit of aggression to it, right up here, we're going to be cutting this one. Like that. That's going to look sick.
And that's the finished product.
These corners here, I'm going to tilt them down a little bit so it's not square, and it'll just have a nice little roll down to the end and then into the backboard. But back's cut off. Anthony has utilised this back piece, chucked it up here for the floor to go in, which was the plan earlier, but we just needed it to hold that frame. So that's where the sheet comes to. And we'll cut this, add a little bit of niceness, and then we're going to show you something special in this rear board, something that looks killer. This is 15 mil down to where the headboard's going to go. So we're just going to mark out a bit of a line here, just in there, and that's what we're going to notch out of it, just bringing that down a nice little bit.
Looks beautiful, bro.
Beautiful. And then it gives us a spot to line the board up.
Hang on.
Thick stuff. Okay. Go the other side.
Oi!
Right, hey, I just punched the box at you. There.
Yep.
Finishing off your edges nice, you want to be filing it, because then you can have a nice straight, no wobbles in your edge or anything. You want to file that. Now, like I've said before, anyone who says learn how to use a file, time is money. Doesn't matter if you sit there going one stroke like this, you're gonna take ages. 15 bucks, throw it in the bin, get a new one. Get into it and file it.
Oh.
She's tacked.
All right, go to front.
Oh.
Oh.
Tackle on the edge.
Give her another one, man.
Give her another.
Go on. Do it.
Send it.
Just do it. Do it. Oh.
Burn the finger.
Oh.
The backboard's tacked in, welded up, and it is a little bit bigger so I can do some drawings, because I've got a tail light, and then I want to figure out what shape I want, all that sort of thing, so I can draw on here, make a template of this light. So I want to put a little template off here on some cardboard. I can tape it on, see what I like, see what look I like, and then we'll full send for this tailboard, make it look sick. So got a really nice light, and I reckon we let a cat out of the bag. What do you reckon, Anthony?
I reckon as well. Now, you see this light here? Beautiful light. Very beautiful. And I've noticed all the big dogs.
She looks angry, that one.
All the big
Looks
dogs.
like me when I lose me 10 mil.
That's exactly how he looks. Tinted and everything. Nah, so all the big dogs on the channels are using these lights. Now there's not naming any names, there's someone out there calling it his light. Well, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag and tell you, this here is actually a factory product from Suzuki. So Suzuki Jimny, a brand new Suzuki Jimny, that's your light. Right? They come in different, tinted, clear, whatever, but you could literally call up Suzuki and order that. Now we paid, what did we pay for this?
Oh, like $200?
$200.
Yeah.
So if you're paying more than 200, you're getting ripped because that's all it's worth. It is a Suzuki Jimny rear light. Don't get fooled by these big dogs saying, oh yeah, these are my custom made. They're not, okay? We did our research and that there is a factory Suzuki part.
How good does it look?
Yeah, it looks freaking awesome.
Sick.
But like I said, they do aftermarket version. We went tinted version, but they do have a clear version and they've got the yellow indicator. We went the clear indicator, but look at that, that's a killer light. And I reckon it's gonna look freaking awesome in here.
Be sick
So-
when it's the right side.
When it's on, yeah, sorry, that side. Yeah, it's gonna look freaking awesome. But yeah, there you go. If you're looking for this light, like all the YouTubers are using these lights,
Yeah.
it ain't custom, mate. It's a factory Suzuki Jimny light.
Yeah. Don't spend $1,000
Do
on
not spend $1,000. $200 to $300 max.
Yes. Sick. All right. Let's draw.
go.
Let's make it look good. I'm just tracing the outside of this light. Then that way we've got a template to cut out the hole. And also a template to just tape onto the backboard and have a look at what we like. Because I'm not cutting twice.
Measure once, cut once.
Yeah.
What are you doing there? Arts and craft or something?
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Crafts and arts. Taping on some cutouts here into here just to sort of look at what it looks like and see whether I like it. It's another day
Another $1.
because we've been doing this bit by bit. Another day, another 50 cents. But
Hour down, $32 in the bank.
100%. Oh, I think minus 32 to be
Yeah.
honest. The tray's been costing a bit. All right. So I've done a little test piece here. As you can see, me and Anthony have already cut this backboard out that you saw about 10 seconds ago. But this was just a little test to see what this would look like here. Now we're going to make the legit one. So I've got to do a 90-degree fold from here up. I've set the angle that I want. So we're going to cut the actual piece because that was just an offcut from the other one. We'll cut that actual piece into here, fold it up, weld it in, and then we're going to box off the back of that frame, make it start looking
Which
sick.
is where the number plate goes. Just in case. Just in case you didn't know.
As Anthony was saying,
Yeah, it's where the number plate
that's the number plate area.
goes here, in the middle of the tray.
Boom.
Boom.
Big number plate right there.
The little fucking...
Just a little measure twice, cut once. Oh, no longer sharp.
I don't understand it. Do a Yui? Ah, yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna be a big lift.
Are you ready? Oh. You too.
Now we've got access.
Now.
Dude.
Look at that. Fucking
Now.
Yeah. Bloody beautiful if you ask me. Right, you're seeing about 50 million clamps here. That's because if you come around to the backside, what we've cooked up is strengthening tool, because this is obviously just sheet. So we need a bit of strength behind it. So we'll put the bar down the bottom. We're gonna run this. This is where the tail lights go. So you really need a bit of oomph behind it. We're not gonna go any further because that's just a number plate. But that's it. So I've just cut up a bit of angle on some tube. And now we'll weld it all in, and there's your strength.
This is fine tuning. All right, send it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Settings need changing on that welder. Everything's a hammer.
Everything is a hammer.
Nah, I should actually have my hammer. Yep, we're ready to tack that. Try to get both of those. There it is. We've got a hammer. Done. Yeah. I need a little. Yep. These are welded up. I'm just going to square up the tray in here, tack this backside, then we can weld it, put this other support in, and just make sure that everything is square first before we start full sanding it.
Full sends.
That side's like bang on square, which is sick. Righto, that's tacked up. So Anthony
Yeah, mate.
is fitting up a couple of bits of box here,
I am.
so we can set the rest. So we can set the rest of this square. Trying to talk.
Sorry, mate. Look, some of us are doing some work. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Some of us.
Yes. Trying to. Anyways, weld it up, doing the last bit. We'll flip it over. Start doing some tail lights.
Right, man.
Nah, it's a bit off. See?
You know when he says it's a bit off, we're talking 1 mil.
It's true.
This is how fussy this guy is.
100%.
1 mil.
1 mil. Good.
Mate, I'd let it go at like 5 mil.
I have to work with accuracy on a daily.
Far out. 1 mil, bro. She's
I'm
sweet.
about a quarter mil tolerance.
No one's going to be like this.
Nah, she's out.
She looks a mil out. She looks a mil out. Gee, work.
It's pretty good. We'll knock it 1 mil, and then we'll weld it.
1
Righto.
mil. This is
1 mil.
far out, 1.5 mil. No good.
Let's have a look. Oh, perfect on
It's
this
done.
side. This side,
No.
1 more mil.
No. Ooh.
Accuracy.
Ooh.
Oh, we're there. We got it. We're there.
Far out.
Sick. Go.
Far out.
All right, let's stack it.
Let's send these.
Is that for the little jobs, that one? Who didn't turn the gas on?
Idiots.
Oh,
Idiots.
that's better. We got gas now. We're cooking with gas.
Give her one.
Ready?
It's gonna burn my fingers.
Good.
Woo. Ran out of
The
leg.
other side, I'll hold it.
Yep.
We're going to use something that I use in the restoration game when I'm building muscle cars and hot rods. These are called a cleco. So you drill a hole. This is the template for the light. Line it up to my lines. Drill a hole. You put this cleco in, and it will hold everything to where you want it. And then you can go around and then mark your line of where you want to cut out, and that is going to give you what you need. So I'll line this up. Anthony, you can drill it. Wom wom. A no tool should ever be used unless you've done a little ramp ramp.
That's right. Little-
And then that there, cleco, will hold your pattern.
Boom. Boom.
Another cleco. Now your hand's free.
That's right.
You can do what you need to do. Mark around there. If you put tape on the edge, you're not going to be able to mark where your tape is.
Jimny tail lights.
Toyzuki.
Toyzuki. Yeah, we've done it. This is it. It's all done. Now,
It is looking sick.
yeah, it's awesome. As we said before, Suzuki tail lights. That is literally the brand new Jimneys that are out now. That is the light, okay? Now, obviously, that's an aftermarket version. That's why it's tinted, but you can get them in the clear. You can actually get the same light that they come out with as well.
Different
But
design internally.
Yeah, internally it changes a little bit, but that's all it is a Suzuki Jimny tail light. So there you go. Don't waste your money out there on $1,000. They're literally $200-300. That's exactly what they are. But we're at the stage now where we're literally waiting on a set of 35s to rock up so we can do our wheel arches, get them exactly, because what we want to do is we want to sink the wheel in to make sure when we flex right out, we're not going to rip it off. So wait for them to come in.
Guard clearance.
Yeah, we'll wait for them to come in, we'll size them up, and then once we get the wheel arches right, then we can work out our toolbox at the end. and work out the diameters of that. So that will be on the next episode, which will be wheel arches and toolboxes. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. And then the floor, and then, you know, eventually we take the old tray off, put the new tray on, put everything on. We'll go full driving, just send it.
Slap 35s on.
35s on a Hilux is going to look like 37s. It's going to look epic.
It will look sick.
Yeah.
But also, for the guys out there that have question on Instagram, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
dimensions, 1600 long, 1800 wide. It's a little bit shorter than it is wide.
Yeah.
Material, 2.5 mil thick, 50 by 50 box, 100 by 50 up the front, and all this sheet is 2 mil. So if you want to do something like that, that's your thickness, that's your dimensions.
Correct. And yeah, as with the rear board, it is sheet. So we folded it and did all sorts of stuff, as you saw anyway. But you've got to make sure you like, you subscribe. Isn't that what they say these days? Like, subscribe to our channel. Because we do
sick custom stuff.
chimney stuff.
So, hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.